Hello students, this is Supriya Mogle, Assistant Professor at Center for Distance Education, Shivaji University, Kolhapur. I am here to discuss about one of the basic concept of business management, that is business environment. In this video, we are going to learn what is business environment, what is the importance or feature of business environment, and what are the factors that can influence the environment. So first we'll see the introduction. Now, understanding the environment in which the business has to operate is very important for running a business unit successfully at any place. So, in the business, there is environment surrounding the business. Means there are so many factors that can influence on the business, and you should study that business environment so that you can operate your business successfully. As it has said that environmental factors influence almost every aspect of business. So it is important to learn about the various components of the business environment, which consists of economic aspects, socio-cultural, political, etc. So in this video we are going to learn about concept, nature, significance and various concepts of the environment. And business environment, that means it may be defined as the total surrounding which have a direct or indirect bearing on the functioning of the business. So the next point is features of business environment. Now first is it is dynamic in nature. Dynamic in nature means it keeps on changing. The next is it covers all the internal and external factors. Internals means from the within the company, and external means outside of the company. Third is changes in business environment are unpredictable. Means it is very difficult to predict the exact nature of future happenings, and the changes in economic or social environment is unpredictable. Then differs from place to place. Business environment is a thing that differs from place to place or region to region or country to country. That means political condition in India is different from political condition in Pakistan, or the tastes and values, preferences by the people in India is not same as China, because both taste and preferences are different. So business environment also differs from place to place. Next is importance of business environment. So there is a close and continuous interaction between the business and environment. So this interaction helps in strengthening the business firm and using its resources more effectively. So we are going to study the importance. First is determining opportunities and threats. So the interaction between business and environment would identify the opportunities for and threats to the business. It helps the business enterprises for meeting the challenges successfully. Then second is gives direction for growth. The interaction with the environment leads to opening up new frontiers for the growth of business firms, and uh, it enables the business to identify the areas of growth and expansion in their activities. Then continuous learning. Environment analysis make the task of managers easier in dealing with business challenges. The managers are motivated to continuously update their knowledge or understanding the skills to meet the predicted changes in the business. So next is image building. Now environmental understanding help the business organization in improving their image by showing their sensitivity to the environment within which they are working. For example, in a view of shortage of power, many companies has to set up the captive power plants in the factories to meet their own requirement of power. So that is image building. Then next is meeting competition. Meeting competition means it helps the firm to analyze the competitor strategies and formulate their own strategies accordingly. And last one is identifying firm strengths and weaknesses. So business environment helps to identify the individual strengths and weaknesses in view of technological and global developments. So next is types of business environment. There are two main types: internal business environment and external business environment. And external business environment again classified into two types, that is micro environment and macro environment. So we are going to learn in detail. First is internal organization. So internal business environment, that means within the organization. So first is value system. There is some value or beliefs of different organization. Every organization has some different value system, and that can affect on your business environment. Then mission and objectives. First of all, organization should have a clear objectives and mission or goals, and to achieve that goals you are going to work on that. So the mission and objective also different, or it differs from organization to organization, and that can affect on the business environment. Then organizational structure. Now organizational structure may be one organization will have hierarchical or authority level structure, means there is owner, then general manager, and then departmental heads, managers, employers, and then employees, workers, etc. But in flatten organization there is no any hierarchy, everyone is working on the same level. So what type of structure you have, that is also influences the environment of the business. Then quality of HR. Quality of HR means the skills and knowledge are or the talent which has the employees who are already working in the organization. So if they have a brilliant talent, or if they have the the HR or the employees are very skilled, then you can say these are the quality HR. Labor unions, there are labor unions in the organization. If they have any demands from the organization, so they decide that and they demand to the manager. So the unions also can influence the business environment. Physical resources, what type of conditions or working conditions are provided to the employees, are they sufficient or not? These also the factors that has to be considered within the organization, and it can influence the business environment. Then next is external business environment. First type is micro environment, in which first is suppliers. We have suppliers means we get the raw materials from suppliers, and how your relationship is with your suppliers, that also affect on the environmental business. Then customers expectation, customers experience, are they matching or not? If there is a gap between the expectations and the service provided by the company, then it will lead to have customers dissatisfaction. Then marketing intermediaries like wholesalers, retailers, agents, dealers, etc. Then competitors means what are the strategies used by the competitors, what what offers they are providing, etc., comes under the micro environment. Then policies of government also, and policies of the organization or the surrounding market policies, etc., comes under micro environment. So these factors comes under micro environment, and that can affect or that can influence the business environment. Macro environment. So macro environment first is economic means the economic condition of the nation, refers to a set of economic factors that have a great influence on the business organization and their operation. This include gross domestic product, or that is GDP, or per capita income, or markets of the goods and services, availability of capital or foreign exchange reserves, growth of foreign trade, or capital market. All these help in improving the pace of economic growth. Then political and legal. Now political, as you know, this includes the political system, okay, the government policies and attitude towards the business community and unionism. All the aspects have a bearing on the strategies adopted by the business firm. As you know, you may aware that Coca-Cola, a cold drink, widely used even now, okay, and had a wind up operation in India in late 70s, and again the lead in the late 70s, the labor unions in India are affiliated to various types of political parties, and they, strikes and lockouts or disputes, labor disputes, are also adversely affect on the business operations. So, however, with the competitive business environment, trade unions are now showing a great maturity and started contributing positively to the success of the business organization. So legal means, there are set of laws, regulations which influence the business organization, their operations, and every organization has a responsibility to work with it to follow the law, and they should aware about these laws, like company acts are there, Factories Act is there, where workmen's health and safety or welfare related laws are there. Industrial Dispute Act, what type of disputes are there and how you are going to solve that. So many acts are there that you should know about this. Then technological environment includes the methods, the techniques or approaches adopted by the production and goods of services. So there is always change in the technology. You have to update with the technology, and as per the changes, you have to adopt that advanced technology. So the varying technological environments of the different countries affect the designing of the product. But so in order to survive and grow in the market, a business has to adopt the technological changes from time to time. Then global, as you know, globalization, okay. So globalization, you have to, everyone wants to do international business, or so they are working with export import business also. So globally, what is going to happen, or what is the strategies used by other countries, that also influence your business environment. Then socio-cultural, it includes social factors like customs, traditions, values, beliefs. It is different from country to country. The poverty, the literacy, the life expectancy rate, the social structure, and the values that society cherishes have a considerable influence on the functioning of the business firm. So, for example, during the festival seasons, there is increase in the demand for new clothes, or new fruits or sweets, flowers. So due to increase in literacy rate, consumers are becoming more conscious of the quality of the products. Due to change in the family composition, more nuclear families with single child concept have come up now, and this increases the demand of different types of household goods. It may be noted that the consumption pattern or the dressing or the living styles of people belonging to the different social structure and culture vary significantly. Then demographic refers to the size, density, distribution or growth rate of population. Now these factors have a direct bearing on the demand of various goods and services. For example, a country where population rate is very high and children constitute a large section of population, there is demand for baby products. Similarly, the demand of people of cities and towns are different than the people of rural areas. The high rise of population indicates the easy availability of labor, and this encourages the business enterprise to use the labor intensive techniques of the production. And another one is availability of skilled labor is in certain areas motivates the firm to set up their units in such area. So for example, business units from America or from Canada, Australia are coming to India because easy availability of skilled manpower. So thus the firm that keeps to watch on the changes of demographic front and reads them accurately will find the opportunities. Then environment. Natural environment includes the geographical and ecological factors that influence the business operation. These factors include the availability of natural resources, weather or climate condition, location aspects, etc. Business is greatly influenced by the nature of natural environment. For example, sugar factories are set up only at those places where sugar cane can be grown. So it is the always considered that better to establish manufacturing unit near the source of input. So further, government's policies to maintain the ecological balance, conversion of natural resources, etc. So that is the responsibility of business sector. You have to adopt those type of techniques that can that cannot harm the environment. So that is again influencing the business environment. So these are some factors related to the external business environment. So here one more thing important is internal business environment is controllable. You can have control on that. You can have establish as per your own. But external business environment is beyond the control. You cannot control that. You don't have the control on that aspects, but you have to adopt this. You have no option for adopting this. So this is external business environment. So here I complete my video. I hope you understood the concept. Thank you.